you think buying stuff feels amazing? Have you ever gotten rid of stuff? It's the most amazing feeling ever. And I'm not exaggerating when I tell you, getting rid of stuff is a feeling that compares to almost nothing in the world. It's so freeing. It is so exciting, and if I don't have you yet, I hope this video will help you get to a point where you're feeling just as excited as I am. I have experience over years trying to live a minimalistic life because I was living in Hawaii in a tiny house, and the tiny house had no space, so I was forced to live a very minimalistic lifestyle, which I started enjoying very much so. Now that I got my own new place and I have more space, I have to say I kind of am a little bit disappointed in myself. Although I think it's still minimalistic, I started taking all the stuff that I had and just put it in here. It was a lot of things that I had to accumulate it over the last year. I kind of realized the other day, I was like, I need to reset because I really see the value in having less stuff. It's not just about living sustainable and minimalistic and all that. It's about having more time in your day, because my day is busy, and I'm sure yours is too, that you don't have all day to clean up your home. The less stuff you have, easier it is to keep your stuff together. It clears your mind, but it also gives back time into your life that you can use elsewhere instead of picking up your own stuff, putting it from A to B, because less stuff means less cleaning, and who doesn't love that? When I was living in Hawaii, a lot of people were asking me like, how can you be okay with so little things? Like, how can you do it? And some friends asked me back then to help them declutter their homes, which I did. And it was fun. In the beginning, they hated it because they were like, I don't want to get rid of all my belongings. And it's not about throwing everything to the trash or donating it, but it is finding a system, trying to organize your items that you can actually use them. And it's not just like collecting dust and standing in a way and making more mess. It's about having items in your life that you truly appreciate. And when I was doing that with friends, the day later, they're like, oh my goodness, I feel so good. I have such clarity in my life. And it sounds so bizarre because it's belongings, but it does give you so much clarity and peace knowing that you're not hoarding things and you're not having things in your apartment living rent free, but they have a purpose, whether it's bringing you happiness, whether it's memories, but also functional items, and making sure that the items that you do have serve a purpose. And so this talk is actually for myself because my apartment is not the way I like it. And I am starting today getting it back to how I'm supposed to be acting. So thank you for helping me declutter. I hope you can use this video too to get inspired to do the same, because I am deeply disappointed in myself and I need to go back on to the standard that I was keeping for so many years, and I'm ready to tackle it. Please don't judge. I'm trying my best. No, it's fun. Like, I'm excited. I love giving away stuff. I love throwing away stuff. That sounds horrible, but just minimizing and living more sustainable is my way. And before I get started, the biggest thing that you will have, the biggest realization I can give you right now, you don't have to watch the whole video, I can just give it to you right now. You're going to realize you don't need all the stuff. Next time you go shopping, you're going to be like, oh no, do I need it? Do I really need it? Do I really, really, really need it? You're going to be so much more conscious about your shopping. You're going to be so much more strict what you let in your life. Do you really need another planter? Do you really need another plate, another mug? If it brings you joy, I obviously get it, but you get what I'm saying. You're going to be so much more strict. Your standards are so high up there, you're going to think about it, and that is really good, not just for your clarity, for your mental health, for your space, but also for your pockets, because let's be real, we could all save more money. Anyways, if you do want to hang out and clean with me, let's do it. And this was the moment the other day that I had a full-on meltdown because I realized I couldn't even walk into the room that I need to use on a daily basis. This is not an exaggeration. It really looked this horrible. I was even slipping on stuff. And so I started organizing all the stuff on the floor so I could even walk into the room. And when I was turning around, I saw how the shelf was also all over the place. It was stuffed with trash and just things that I don't need. I started organizing this shelf with all my belongings that I do need, and I started finding things that I had double because I just couldn't keep track of my items anymore, and I kept buying the same things that I already had, like these hair removal thingies, and I found 3 of these, which was so unnecessary, which just shows it's so much better to have your place organized so you know what you actually do have at home. I do buy certain things in bulk because I do not have time to go shopping so much, but I know I will be using them. Like milk and diapers, I will be always using them. As you can see, I kind of moved the problem out of the room into my living room. I'm just kidding, but it actually did turn out better, and I even emptied some drawers. There were no more stuff in it, and it feels good just to have storage that you could fill if you do need it. And then I started cleaning everything because I wanted to have it really nice, recycling the trash and reorganizing some of the children's books that I have, and wanted to put them into the basement because I don't need all these things in my apartment at all times. It just felt good. It's kind of funny because I do realize once you move items around, you started creating a new problem into a new room. But I guess trust the process, and as you could see, now the problem is not in my living room anymore, but it is in my entrance. I know it's so annoying, but no, it actually does get better. Once you finish the problem, it kind of almost disappears for good. And then my camera fell down, telling me I need a rest because this stuff is exhausting. You don't need to do it all at once. I try to focus not buying so many beauty items, and the other day when I opened this cabinet, it all came crashing down on me, and I was like, okay, enough. I have too much stuff. I've got influence to buy more items, and I realized I needed to get rid of the items that I don't really use, recenter, refocus. That in the morning I'm not looking through 100 different items to find the 3 items that I need in the morning. And so I did organize the items that I do use, and the other ones I chucked, and that was a good reminder for me to stop buying stuff I don't need. And as you can see, I did throw away a bunch of stuff where I'm just annoyed by myself that I would buy these things in the first place. Yeah, good reminder to be more conscious in the future about it. When I organized my storage room, I found the shelf that I had bought. I totally forgot about. Another reason why I needed to declutter, because I'm not aware of what I actually own. And I started putting the shelf together because this is a cute shelf and the quality is awful of this thing. However, was very optimistic when I started, especially because my daughter started helping me, which is very sweet of her. And we tried to bend the shelf in a way that it would actually work because it was just so cheaply made. Shout out to IKEA for making this shelf. I have to say I gave up at some point because it was just so bad. So you thought I was going to give up? Yeah, me too. Look at this beauty. Isn't she perfect? Love it. Absolutely love it. It's the perfect shelf. I absolutely love it. So great. Couldn't be prouder of myself. No, I'm just kidding, but I'm freshly showered. I thought I have the energy now to finish this project that I started. I'm gonna keep bending the metal because the metal it's impossible. You think I'm not good enough? You think I'm like, come on, it's IKEA, it's easy. It is not. It's wrongly bended. I'm about to go there and give them a whole rundown how it's impossible to build this thing. But yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna be that person. I'm gonna just suffer in silence and finish this. And I mean, like, look at my organizing skills. I even have still all the screws, which is rare. Usually I lose them the second I open this thing. But I mean, it's perfect as is. I mean, like, come on. I mean, this is just, yeah, no, this is bad. I mean, come on. It's a great way to start your day. Restarting, because there's nothing better than having to restart. And actually, I did lose the manual. We'll get that going. I'm positive. I'm just gonna show you real quick what I mean. It's bent it wrong, and so I have to bend it in a way so it's gonna actually fit. This is the moment where I should reconsider dating, I guess. I'm pretty sure usually you're not supposed to bend stuff before putting it. Fuck. Oh, and you thought I only have one of these? No, I have another one of those. It's just like, you're definitely never supposed to put in screws in an angle. That's not even a thing. It's literally so wrong. But I can't even do it in any other way. Like, there's no other way other than putting it in with this angle. What the fucking hole is there? There's no way. I used to struggle with perfectionism, and I think right now is the moment I'm realizing that I don't struggle with perfectionism anymore, because I'm like, this is perfect. This is just great. This is so bad. I did cut the video because it was just taking so long and it wouldn't make any progress. I'm gonna give it another like 10 minutes. And if I can't get it done in 10 minutes, we'll just say it's good enough. The dating app doesn't look too bad right now. I feel like that might actually be an option. I'm sure the guy would love that. I would probably package it in a way, because usually I think people go on dates. I don't know, I don't date, but I know that people, when they go on dates, they usually go probably for dinner or like a coffee. I would tell them, I have a really cool DIY project. Yeah, okay. It's so bad. This is just meant for the strawberries. I mean, do the strawberries care? I don't think so. Let's be real. They don't care. The only reason I'm finishing this because I'm worried that my daughter is going to get hurt. That's the only reason. Otherwise, I would just be like, okay, I'm just accepting a bad job here. It just won't fit. I swear I'm trying at my best. Like, I am really trying. So my camera just died, and I think it's a good lesson. It's never too late to give up. I'm seriously giving up. I am not doing this anymore. I'm gonna put this to the side until I find a solution. But next project, very important, my closet. I am so happy to redo my closet in a way, because I just want it to be everything in the closet I can wear and use on a regular. And it's not just items that are hanging there for months not being touched. So next project, my closet. This is going to hopefully be more successful. People always tell me, like, you're so well dressed. And yeah, no one ever said that, but it's okay. I'm not into fashion, and I just wear whatever I think is fun. I don't have a style. I don't have a style. I guess that's just how it's ever always been. In Hawaii, I was just wearing dresses and bikinis and shorts, and now it's just a mixture of whatever I could find. But I do want the items that are hanging in my closet to be only items that I actually wear on a daily basis. Not daily basis, but like, you get what I'm saying, like often. I don't need like 20 garden shirts or workout shirts or stuff like that. I just want items I'm actually wearing. And you can see that's already my closet. I don't have a big closet, very small closet, but I still think I can declutter a few items. And the problem with me when I do declutter, I can't just declutter like a normal person. I can't just take the things out that I don't wear anymore and put back the new ones. No, I have this weird thing when I do stuff like that. I can't just be normal and get it done. I feel like I have to iron the items that are in there. I don't know what it is. I can't explain it, but I want to iron the items so I can just take them out when they look really nice. Because it's actually something I realized the other day, because I ironed a shirt and I was like, damn, it's so much nicer when it's ironed. Oh, well, it's probably nothing new to most people, but for me, I never ironed my items. And so I want to iron my items, and the ones that are ironable, to make them more good looking. And then probably it's a way of procrastinating too, just having to iron it so I don't have an extra project, because I will be focusing on this project. But I want to make it nice. So anyways, I'm just going to get going. I do not own an iron, so I have to go and borrow my mom's. I don't have one, but I'm just gonna take the items out that I don't want to be having anymore. I don't even know where to start, but because there's no system here, so it's just everything is hanged whenever I got out the laundry, because I don't have stuff to fold. I only can hang stuff besides my socks and stuff down there, and we don't need to look at that. But yeah, I hang everything, and so I want to organize it and put like sweaters by sweaters, pants by pants, you know, like a standard stuff. So that's what I'm going to do first. I'm first going to organize the items there that don't need ironing. I only wore this dress once, and usually I am very picky about taking stuff away that I don't really wear, but it's because I didn't have an occasion yet. But I feel like if I ever go on a date, I want to, maybe not first date, but you know, when I go out, I want to have something nice. So I will keep that, even though I won't wear this probably for a long time. But yeah, so I'm trying to be strict with myself, but also reasonable or excited for some items. And so this will stay in my closet, but although I will not be wearing it. Who knows? You'll never know, I guess. Ta-da! As you can see, I didn't get rid of a lot of clothes, but a few. And I even got a little bit color organized, but I don't have too many items to even make a color theme. But I do have a lot of black and a lot of white, so I feel like I need to add some color into my wardrobe. The key for a good ironing session is a really good iron, an old-fashioned one. No, it has no features, but it's so good because it gets really hot. And I have this spray, which only exists in Germany. It's like a very organic, smells good. It's not like perfumey, but very just gentle, and it helps it iron. So I use those two items. Organizing everything, I realized I actually don't own that many items that need to be ironed. But yeah, the ones that I do, I found a few shirts, so I will iron those. Oh my gosh, we did it. Oh my gosh, we did it. I cannot believe we actually finished it. 24 hours, it's done. The apartment is done. Not really, I have to be really honest because the office just didn't get a declutter and it really needs one, very, very importantly. Just, I'm exhausted, I can't anymore. I don't recommend doing it all in 24 hours, but I feel so much lighter now. I feel like I shed a lot of weight. I feel so good. I don't think you should do it all at once, so maybe do one room at a time or one section at a time, but I did need a heart reset, so I think that was good. I think I wouldn't do it again in that way. I think I would do room by room. I'm excited that my apartment feels now so much lighter, and thank you so much for hanging out. If you enjoyed this video and hopefully get motivated, because that's the best part about this, is that you see immediate results. Exactly what you did. I don't know, when you have a job where you do a lot of paperwork or a lot of online stuff, you don't really see it, but in that way, you see before and after, and especially if you do video it, you're like, it looked so bad before, and now you're like, oh, it looks so nice now. So I do recommend doing it because it's just such a good way to start fresh the week. If you enjoyed this video, thank you so much for hanging out all the way to the end. And if you don't, why are you still here? No, I'm just kidding, but I still wish you a good weekend, and I'll see you in the next video. I think this is the time where you can consider subscribing, but you don't have to.